Hi everyone, I got a new tarot deck today. It's the Medieval Cat Tarot by Lawrence Tang. I'm really excited. So I have not, here, come on down here. I have not checked these out really, just kind of gave them a glance, but look at them. Aren't they cute? I love cats. I mean, see? Anyway, this is like kind of the maiden shuffle here, but I thought that, ooh, they shuffle really nicely too. I thought I would just give a general reading about the ceasefire deals. Trump claims that they're super duper close to a ceasefire in Ukraine, and I would really like for that to be true, so I just thought I'd do, like, see what the energy was behind that. So let's see how that goes. So I have not used this deck before. This is gonna be like a real crapshoot. Okay, why not? Why not? Okay, what is it? What is the energy around the ceasefire deal in Ukraine? How is that coming along? So, entertainment purposes only, you guys. I'm sure I don't have to keep saying that. That's how we say allegedly in the card reading is. I mean, reporters say allegedly, we say entertainment purposes only, right? Alright. Let's see what we've got. We've got the Fool. Upside down, no less. How appropriate. I'm sorry. That was not appropriate of me to say. Alright, so I'm just going to break this down. I'm going to put them all down, and then I will read them all together, because primarily I am a Lenormand reader and a tarot reader second, and this is just how I do things, okay? So the crossing energy is the Queen of Cups. So lots of stuff going on there. An emotionally charged situation, no doubt. And we've got the Ten of Wands. I don't know if you can see this. I did not really do a good job of lining this up today. And then we've got the Nine of Wands. Oh, looks like we're regressing. Overarching energy. Oh my gosh, that is the High Priestess, the Popess in this deck. Yeah, so fun fact, in medieval times there was this idea of female pope, and some think that this card is referring to Pope Joan, which is, who was, people think it's a myth now, and for all intents and purposes there's really not a lot of evidence to back up that there really was a Pope Joan, but apparently it was a woman who was elected pope, but everyone thought she was not a woman, she was a man instead, and hilarity ensued, I guess. But interesting story though, seriously, look it up. Let's see, that is the Three of Cups, lessons to be learned, and the final outcome, those are coins. Oh, it's the Five of Coins, but it's reversed. Okay, so what do we got here? This is called the Magma spread. Like say magma. Sounds a little too close to MAGA though. Alright, so what do we have here? The Fool reversed. Alright, so that's an interesting card. We like the Fool because that's the beginning of a journey. Okay, but since it's upside down, it's not just this light-hearted energy of, oh hey, let's go and embark on an adventure. This is the card of foolish choices. So this is telling me that perhaps there are a lot of really asinine things being said that really have no foundation in reality. This is someone with their heads in the clouds. This is, I mean, in fact, you can see, The fool's about ready to walk here. The fool's about ready to walk off a cliff, right? If I turned it up right side up, he's ready to walk off a cliff. Now, usually there's a dog warning the fool that, oh, hey, you're going to go off a cliff. But this is a cat, so I imagine that would only further chase him off the cliff, perhaps. So maybe a good choice artistically in this case. But yes, fool upside down is generally bad decisions. And we can imagine who's making those bad decisions, right? So the Queen of Cups crossed is someone, and usually it refers to a woman, but it doesn't have to refer to a woman. This is just overarching energy. Somebody there has some pretty good intuitive skill, and they're going to try their best to navigate the situation and just be diplomatic about it. Okay, but being diplomatic doesn't necessarily mean being fair. Okay, so this is a queen. She's going to assert things. I have a feeling this might be referring. It might be Zelensky. But let's go on here and see here. So in the past we have the 10 of Wands. I don't know if you can see. We have a very sad kitty here with this big bundle of things. This is the tens are ending a cycle, which can be good. So the Ten of Wands, the Wands story tells a story about somebody starting on an endeavor and celebrating its victories and accomplishments, and at the end realizing that everything that they wanted is going to require a lot of work to keep. And I think this I think this can apply to all parties at this point. This can apply to Putin, because he's certainly put a lot of work into this. It's going to apply doubly to Zelensky, because, man, Ukraine is just fighting their heart out, and kudos to them. They're doing a great job defending their country. So let's see what the next card is. This is kind of in the past, and that's leading to the Nine of Wands here. You can, I'm still not used to using these cameras, but we have these two kitties standing guard here. The energy of the Nine of Wands is just, people are exhausted. They're spent. I can imagine after all this time being at war, you want it to stop already, right? It's over. It's done. Just get on with it. The overarching energy, though, oh boy. Okay, this is the Popess. So, usually it's the High Priestess. You can see it right side up here. It is. I'm showing you this. These are just gorgeous cards. And I'm just delighting in this. Upside down, this card is kind of a conspiracy card. I think this is telling me that Putin and Trump are kind of conspiring behind Zelensky's back. And they're going to put on the show of everyone being happy. This is the Three of Cups. This is a lesson to be learned here, and it's right side up, which is kind of surprising to me. So what does that mean as far as lessons learned? Well, this is a card of teamwork. As you can see, the kitties here are all having a drink together, and there's 3 people involved. How coincidental is that? Well, we think there's only 3 people involved. Who knows? Yeah. So we're learning about teamwork. Now, does that necessarily mean everyone involved in, I say everyone, it's really just Ukraine and Russia, right? Trump's in there also in the mix. He seems to be parroting Putin, so for all intents and purposes, it's really 2 parties involved. I think Zelensky has the world on his side. He has the other people on his side. And I think this is telling us that together they're going to stand strong. So I think this is telling us that Ukraine's going to hold its ground. The final outcome here is an interesting card, and I don't know. Yeah, okay. So the Five of Coins, or the Five of Pentacles, is generally here. Let me see if I can find it in my other one. Sorry for my reach, so that I can show you a more. It's going to be a lot longer than I anticipated. I can show you a more traditional depiction of the card. And if you're familiar with tarot, it's the one where the leper and the other person, both in rags, are walking in front of a church window, and they're begging for food. Well, if I can't find it, the description's just gonna have to be better work, right? So it's like gonna be the last one, I'm sure. Already like 3/4 of the way through this deck. Can I find it? I don't know. Oh yeah, no, that's not it. Another church window. Oh, for real, it's like almost the last card. Okay, so this is the traditional depiction of it. You see the poor and the sick wanting to get some charity, and that's kind of what it means, like right side up. It means that you're kind of left out in the cold. People have forgotten about you. So what does this mean in this reading, though? Will they come to a deal? Well, I think that it might be the beginning of one. I don't think they're going to come to a full-on resolution just yet. I think that this means that both sides are opening up to one. And because of this as the overarching energy, I would look forward to more announcements within the next few days about perhaps some shenanigans going on, or some secrets being leaked, or some intel that's coming out. But yeah, so I think they are getting close. I think that's not completely wrong. If they do come to a deal like today, I think that it might not be a lasting one, just because of this right here, and because of this here. I think Zelensky has a lot of other people cheering him on and giving him some really much needed diplomatic advice. Not that he's necessarily a bad diplomat, but like, come on, he's been through the ringer. People get anxious, and other people sometimes need to come in and be the voice of reason. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. And overall, great deck. Oh my gosh, this is the cutest. I'm so happy I got it. Anyway, I'm Alia on the Weather Channel, where I help you navigate your whether or nots in life. And I'm so happy you joined me today and enjoying this brand new deck that I got. So I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, this reading was for entertainment purposes only. Please form your own opinions and do your research. And please DM me if you'd like a reading, or if you'd like for me to address a topic that you haven't seen yet. So until next time, goodbye. Take care.